Good day. I'm here to present our statistical paper. Our title is The Significance of Having National Certificate 2 as Part of Job Requirements Among Electrical Installation and Maintenance Students and Workers. A statistical paper as partial fulfillment of the requirements in Statistics for Research. Submitted to Rodolfo Solitaria Jr., Professor and part of Mathematics Department at Marikina Polytechnic College. And here are our proponents: Buqueron Carl Angelo P., Cura Louis C., Indemne Junicel L., Gabieta Racris Oliver B., Rico Joshua L., and Sanchez Ashley Jana U. And for our introduction, the purpose of this research was to determine the significance of having National Certificate 2 as part of job requirements among electrical installation and maintenance students and workers. The researchers wanted to know if having national certificate may have its significance in terms of getting a job. The respondents of this study were the EIM National Certificate 2 holder and non-national Certificate 2 holders, and they were selected randomly, specifically 10 electrical workers, 5 national Certificate 2 holders, and 5 non-national Certificate 2 holders, and 30 EIM students, 15 National Certificate 2 holders, and 15 non-national Certificate 2 holders. The method of research used in the study was the descriptive research in nature. According to Lockmiller and Lester 2017, descriptive research provides important information about what is and thus provides opportunities to understand and critique existing practices in the education system. This research, however, does not allow practitioner scholars to anticipate changes in outcomes. In this research, the researchers emphasize the objective measurements and the statistical, mathematical, or numerical analysis of data collected through validated survey questionnaires. Thus, the research study used a quantitative method. The study aims to determine the significance of having national certificate 2 as part of job requirements among electrical installation and maintenance students and workers. Specifically, the study aims to answer the following questions. 1. What are the demographic profiles of the respondents? 1.1 Name, 1.2 Age, 1.3 Gender, 1.4 Position. And number 2, is there any significant difference between having National Certificate 2 and a National Certificate 2 in terms of job requirements? The data gathered by the researchers were from the survey on the significance of having National Certificate 2 as part of job requirement among electrical installation and maintenance students and workers. The statistical tools used were weighted mean and independent sample t-tests.
This is the hypothesis to tested R with national certificate 2. Our null hypothesis, there is no significant difference between the evaluation of the student and worker respondents in terms of the effect of having national certificate 2 as part of job requirements. So our alternative hypothesis, there's a significant difference between the evaluation of the student and worker respondents in terms of the effect of having national certificate 2 as part of job requirements. Without national certificate 2, our null hypothesis, there is no significant difference between the evaluation of the student and worker respondents in terms of effect of national certificate 2 as part of job requirements. So our alternative hypothesis, there's a significant difference between the evaluations of the student and worker respondents in terms of effect of having national certificate 2 as part of job requirements.
Good day, my name is Junicel L. Indemne from BTVTED 3K, major in Electrical Technology, and I will present the review of related literature of our research study entitled The Significance of Having National Certificate 2 as Part of Job Requirements Among Electrical Installation and Maintenance Students and Workers. So the review of related literature in this research study provides an overview of the current knowledge and information about the significance of having a national certificate to as part of job requirements among electrical installation and maintenance students and workers. So first, from Panay News 2017, entitled The Benefits of TESDA National Certificate, retrieved from Press Reader. So, this study demonstrates the significance of having a national certificate, particularly for electrical installation and maintenance students. So, it is one of their assets on the job. This demonstrates the use of a relevant national certificate as part of the job requirements. Having a test the national certificate too is highly beneficial, and it also gives quality assurance to its graduates in terms of knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values competencies. A government in the Philippines is still not paperless, meaning whatever is documented will be accumulated, based on Panay News 2017. So the next one is from Adler Lu 2015, entitled Why Do We Make Bad Career Choices? Retrieved from weforum.org. So in this study, it talks about the theory of hiring by Lou Adler. And that theory states that theory of hiring builds a stronger and more highly engaged workforce. Also, recruiters can increase their mix of passive candidates by engaging in long-term career discussions. Too many recruiters fall into trap of filtering candidates on skills and selling their open position with boilerplate, hyperbole, and compensation. This study shows that and proved that qualification is one of the requirements to hire or recruit employees in different organizations or companies in a society, whether educational, agricultural, or other industries. So the last literature, so the last related or the last review of related literature is about the MOC or Maintenance of Certificates. So from David Cook 2015, entitled Getting Maintenance of Certification to Work, a grounded theory study of physicians' perceptions, retrieved from jamesnetwork.com. This study, work by David Cook from 2015, it talks that since the primary constituency for certification is the public, mock or maintenance of certification represent a professional demonstration of public accountability and transparency. Maintenance of certification is also intended to encourage ongoing improvements in physicians' knowledge and skills. And lastly, or finally, with the help of the Technical Educational Skill Development Authority, TESDA, to help the electrical students or electrical installation maintenance students, the TESDA assess and certify mid-level skilled workers through the Philippine Technical Vocational Education Training (TVET) competency assessment and certification system. So having this certification uh, will also qualify a personnel or a students who wants to require in a company or in a job. And this qualification, through the use of or through getting this certificate, the national certification, that personnel or that students that will have this will get a higher paying job. So that's all for the related or review of related literature of this study. Thank you.
Good day. I am Rockis Oliver Biga Beta, and I am going to present the presentation, analysis, and interpretation of our statistical paper. This chapter shows that the gathered data were illustrated and presented through tables that was analyzed and interpreted by the researchers to come up with inferences. Then problem number 1 is the demographic profile of the respondents. In table 1.1 is the age of the respondents. It states that the ages of the respondents ranging from 16 to 25 years old were 34. Ages ranging from 26 to 30 were 2, while the ages ranging from 36 to 45 were 4. In table 1.2 is the gender of the respondents. It shows the gender of the respondents, having the total number of 40 respondents. 33 of them were female, while the 7 of them are male. In table 1.3 is the positions of the respondents. It intends to present the number of students and workers among 40 respondents. 30 respondents were the position of students, while 10 respondents were the position of workers. And that's the demographic profile of the respondents of our statistical paper.
Good day, I am Ashley John Yu Sanchez from BTVTED 3K and I am assigned to present about the Problem 2, Evaluation of the Students and the Workers with NC2 on the effect of having national certificate as part of their job requirements. The table 2.1 illustrates the evaluation of the electrical students and worker respondents with National Certificate 2 on the effect of having a national certificate as part of their job requirements. And here is the table. The table 2.1, respondents' evaluation on the effect of having National Certificate 2 as part of their job requirements, and the indicators are, number 1, I am skillful person. Number 2, I am competent and well-trained. Number 3, I am knowledgeable. Number 4, I can get easily job abroad. Number 5, I easily get job locally. And here are the legends. WM means weighted mean. VI means verbal interpretation. A means agree. SA means strongly agree. And here is the interpretation. As shown in the table 2.1, that both students and worker respondents with National Certificate 2 strongly agree on the effect of having National Certificate as part of their job requirements, as shown on the overall weighted means of 4.55 and 4.53 respectively. This means that the effect of having national certificate as part of their job requirements are very useful and effective, as evidenced by the obtained weighted mean values of 4.55, 4.53, 4.58, 4.35, and 4.50, respectively for the student respondents, while 4.50, 4.60, 4.55, 4.45, and 4.57 respectively for the workers. And now, here is the table 2.2, test of difference between the evaluation of students and workers respondents with National Certificate 2 on the effect of having National Certificate 2 is effective as part of their requirements as EIM students or worker using t-test. And the legends are N for number of samples, S for standard deviation, the level of significance, degrees of freedoms, and the null hypothesis. And now, this is the interpretation. It can be gleaned from table 2.2 at 5% level of significance and 18 degrees of freedom, the critical t-values are negative 2.01 and 2.01. And the computed t-value is 0.15. Since the computed t-value is between the critical values, therefore, the decision is not to reject the null hypothesis. Thus, there is no significant difference between the evaluation of the students and workers respondents on the effect of having National Certificate 2 as part of their job requirements. These findings imply that both students and worker respondents agree that having a National Certificate 2 is very effective as part of their job requirements.
Test of difference between the evaluation of students and worker respondents without National Certificate 2 on the effect of having National Certificate 2 as part of their job requirements using t-test. So here is the computed data presented in the table. As seen in the table 3.2, at 5% level of significance and 18 degrees of freedom, the critical t-values are negative 2.01 and 2.01, and the computed t-value is 0.27. Since the computed t-value is between the critical t-value, hence, the decision is not to reject the null hypothesis. Therefore, there is no significance between the evaluation of students and worker respondents on the effect of having a national certificate too as part of their job requirements. This result means that both students and worker respondents agree that without having national certificate too may lead to less effectivity as part of their job requirements. Summary of tests of difference between the evaluation of students and worker respondents with and without national certificate too on the effect of having national certificate too as part of their job requirements using t-test. So here is the computed data presented in Table 4. Table 4 shows that there is no significance between the evaluation of students and worker respondents as regards all of the criteria aforementioned, but seeing above, based on the graduated mean, the student and worker respondents with national certificate too both strongly agree that it is very effective of having a national certificate too as part of the job requirements by having 4.55 and 4.53 graduated mean respectively. And on the other hand, the student workers without national certificate too both agree that it has effect on having national certificate too as part of their job requirements by having 4.44 and 4.37 graduated mean effectively.